ABC stone, I get about 18 tons. 18 be fine. Everywhere you look, you see a construction site somewhere around. Infrastructure is booming right here in Central North Carolina. Literally everywhere you look. And right now they are going to be putting up a apartment complex. So what we are going to be doing is constructing a gravel road. We're going to be dumping ABC stone on top of, graded dirt, and then maybe a few months from now they will start to begin the paving process, in which we will be overlaying asphalt on top of the ABC stone. So if y'all look to my right, that T880 quad axle blue dump truck is doing what we call a proof road. And basically what a proof road does is to ensure that the ground is solidified enough to put down the material on top of it. And you also see 5 guys walking behind or following behind the truck, and 2 of them are inspectors. What they are doing is watching the ground as that loaded truck slowly accelerates. It's going to slowly accelerate. You might go about 5 miles per hour, if that. And they are going to be checking the ground to make sure that it doesn't rut up too bad or overly rut, because this is dirt. We are dumping this ABC stone on top of dirt. And that truck probably has somewhere between 18 to 20 tons. So that's a lot of weight. Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jay, and as always, I am not making too much noise. So if you are new to the channel, well, I just mainly create videos revolving around dump truck content. Well, at least for the time being anyways. And in today's video, I just want to address something that I found to be extremely important. And that is when it's the absolute best time, if you are a first-time dump truck buyer, that is, when it's the absolute best time to purchase your first dump truck. Because it can be very serious if you get financed or you even pay cash money for a dump truck at the wrong time of the year. And that's because dump truck work is seasonal to an extent. And by that I mean it depends on the climate in your particular area. Because here where I'm located in North Carolina, our work tends to slow down between the months of mid-December through mid-March due to the temperature droppage. During that time, we are experiencing below freezing temperatures. And when we receive any precipitation and inclement weather, it takes much longer for the ground to dry up, which in fact definitely hinders the amount of construction that can be done, because it makes it a hazard for both the ground workers along with the inspection. You know, certain jobs might not can pass inspection due to the ground being frozen for a long period of time. You know, so this is my logic on it. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to say that, you know, you can't predict Mother Nature. That's one thing. It can be unpredictable, because I've worked in January. I've had some decent Januaries and some okay Februaries and some okay Marches, you know, and some okay Decembers all the way throughout December, aside from the holiday time. And that's another thing, you know, in December you have Christmas time, Christmas break, and in early January you have New Year, you know. So aside from the extremely droppage in temperature, you also have to take those holiday times off. That's mandatory. But moving along, this is how I view the situation. If I am to buy a dump truck, at least here where I'm located in Central North Carolina, I would say to try to have your finances finalized on the particular dump truck by early March. Okay, because I try to get a full 9 months throughout the year to get good work in. You don't want to buy a truck unless it's for tech purposes, and let's just say November, right? Because the next thing you know, you got December, January, February, and March. You know, it's going to be kind of iffy. I've been I was a dump truck driver for 6 years, and I've been an owner operator for going on 2 years now. So I understand the situation on how it works here. And when it slows down, it slows down. I know people that didn't even work the entire month of January, and some that hadn't really worked since Thanksgiving holiday. That's how much it slowed down here. Unless you haul gravel, you know, you can get away by hauling out of a rock quarry, but during the winter months, unless you have a strong bond or relationship with a particular rock quarry, then chances are it's going to be very difficult to get on with one just to run throughout the winter. You know, they have their seniority. See, I primarily haul asphalt, and those who know are well aware that you can't really pave once the temperature gets below 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, they will allow for us to put down binder and base, but when it comes to surface, which is the final layer, the temperature has to be 34 degrees Fahrenheit and rising. You know, so it's like I'm about to be on doing the paving job, right? And I'm not sure because the temperature is going to be very nice this week. I'm talking about it's going to be close to 70 degrees, so they might be able to put down surface. But I'll see once I get on the job site. But moving along, yeah, it's like this right here. I would recommend waiting until, like right here, based off of as personal experience, wait until early March. Early March to have all of your finances in order. That means that you might have to start trying to process everything beginning in maybe late January and all the way throughout February. But you want your first payment to come out at least a month away from let's just say early March to get started, because some people will find themselves in a hole if they buy a dump truck in October, even September, October, November. You know, they might make some decent paychecks, but when the wintertime comes, you are still responsible for making that truck payment, paying on your insurance, and that's excluding all of your personal and livelihood expenses. So unless you have another primary source of income, I highly recommend that, according to your area and how the climate operates, that you wait until things are starting to pick up. That's just my suggestion and ideology on it. You know, some might disagree, but hey, I'm telling you based off of personal experience that if you want to get a full good 9 months in, right where I'm at least, wait until early March. You can run up until mid-December pretty strong. Now, throughout the peak of work season, you're going to experience those rainy weeks where you might not even work a single day. And that's what I call a complete washout of a week. And they suck, but again, you have absolutely no control over Mother Nature whatsoever. All right, so you all see what's going on. This is actually the following day, and I am going to be hauling asphalt, whereas yesterday I was hauling ABC stone, and I am currently sitting at idle, making that what we call idle bag, which means that I'm getting paid by the hour. I'm on the clock, but sitting at idle because I've been sitting here. I was scheduled to be here at 8 a.m. this morning, and here it is 10 after going on 10:30 a.m. That's what we call an idle bag. But I'm not really going to be recording on the job site today, and as you all can see, it looks a little bit slow. There were quite a bit of trucks here earlier this morning when I first arrived, but most of them have loaded out already, and they are on another job. There are 3 trucks on this same job with me, but unfortunately, well, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but however, they put me on hold. So apparently maybe they are waiting on a job site. Maybe they are waiting to put down a particular mix before getting me loaded. I don't know. We'll see. All right, but it's been kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie to you all. January was a complete disaster, to say the least. I think I worked a combined total of 4 days throughout the entire month of January. 4 days. That's it. But hey, I mean, that's the nature of the business. There has been Januaries where, when I was a company driver, I worked 6 days a week. I worked nearly 50 hours a week in January. So this business can definitely be unpredictable, but it just goes to show that when this wintertime comes, as an owner operator or as a driver, if you don't have another source of income, that you have to definitely know how to manage, budget, and maintain your finances. That Peterbilt is clean. That's a clean joker. He just got it polished out. He keeps that truck clean. He stays on. That's how you take care of an older truck. You know, he's the only one that drives it. He works that truck day and night, and you seldomly see it dirty. The only time I see that truck dirty is when it's raining all week. That's a bad truck. And that truck right next to it belongs to my boy Jay Mitchell. That's a pretty truck too. When she's cleaned up, she's right. She's a little dusty at the moment, and that truck might be for sale in the foreseeable future. I'm not sure as to how much he's going to be asking for it, but I think he's considering that's a 2019 Peterbilt 567 quad as a dump truck, and I think he's going to be purchasing a 2025. He's just waiting to see how things go starting up this year. But I will keep you all updated if you are interested in purchasing that Peterbilt dump truck 567. And it does have a MX-13 pad car motor. And I do hear a lot of bad news about pad car, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. He took care of that truck. I'm the only other person outside of him that has ever driven it. It's been well maintained. He babies it. It's governed at 68 miles per hour, and he seldomly goes 68 miles per hour. So the truck's been taken care of since the time it was purchased. Oh, number 4. Finally made it out here to Chapel Hill from Durham, North Carolina. From Duke to UNC. Let's go. But anyways, as y'all can see, it is pretty tight. It's pretty tight. This is a very congested road as well. There's a lot of traffic, so they decided to postpone that off until today. There's a lot going on. So much going on out here. But right now, I'm about to just get out of the truck to go over with you all on what to watch out on these kind of job sites when paving. It doesn't look tight from in the truck, but it actually is once you see up close for yourself. So let's go take a look. That's the amigo that followed me. See how deep that is? It's deep, right? So we milled it down about 6 inches deep yesterday. It's a good size drop. And when entering attack, you want to make sure that you cut it so that your passenger side right tire doesn't scrape against this sharp edge of this concrete. Definitely don't want to damage the sidewall. Them steers cost some money. And also, when I came in attack, I don't know if y'all can see, but this is an edge of asphalt that they left milled up. Maybe it's the way they're trying to grade it, so I had to be extra careful not to scrape my passenger front tire against that edge, alongside that edge right there. You got to be watching. So I probably dumped out half of my load, which was enough to get them to the very end of the stretch that they have to pave. I guess I'm going to wait for that to consolidate and cure before they back me up. where they will restart where they began this morning. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna wait for that layer of base to cure, unless they want me to bag up on the other side of the road. I mean, nobody notified me. Communication is key out here, people. We are all working together, but somebody will come and let me know when it is time to bag up and how they want me to bag up. But until then, I'm gonna just sit back and observe what is going on out here. Push me right now, going straight. I'm looking up ahead for any power lines. Alright YouTube, so I am going to officially end this video. Hopefully it was insightful to those outsiders looking in. And it just goes to show that it definitely matters when it comes to buying a dump truck. You don't want to purchase one at the wrong time of year, especially when work starts to slow down. But I will see you all on the next one. Again, you're on the way with your boy Jay. I'm outie. Peace.